It's been a blessing and a curse sometimes.
All right, we are back. It's been a while. It has been, I'm pretty sure, 3 weeks or something like that.
Because James kept canceling the podcast.
No, it's not just because of me. It's because of other people too. But yeah, it was majority. It was mostly me because I've been tired lately. But yeah, what is up?
Saturday was crazy.
Episode 2 of the NSC podcast. Now, y'all may be wondering where Bob and Ray are at. Bob is in Atlanta to go watch the Dodgers
play the Braves.
And then Ray has other stuff going on. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm pretty sure
Just for the record, for people in the chat, like, not everybody is gonna probably be able to participate in every podcast. So you saw episode 1, we just had to get everybody to introduce themselves. But going forward, if there's people who aren't available, then we'll just probably do some of the episodes with a fewer people, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, hello. You got 2 people. You got 2 people here today. Me and Elias will carry through the podcast. We have no idea. We have no idea what order we're going in. But what we do know is we are going to start off with the NBA playoffs. The NBA playoffs.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do some NBA playoffs here.
All right. We'll go.
What series do we want to talk about first?
All right. First series we should talk about. Let's talk about the Thunder and the Grizzlies.
I mean, this was it was pretty obvious that the Thunder were going to win this.
The Thunder were going to win. I just think it's funny how the Grizzlies were up by 30 in Game 3, and then
they blew it.
Yeah. Let me see really quick because they won. OKC won by 6. Yeah, the Grizzlies were up 29 and they lost the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then they proceeded to lose Game 4, and then that's how the series ended. And I feel like it's all because not only are the Thunder a really great team, having over 60 wins or whatever it was, but I also had to feel like it was the Grizzlies firing their coach midseason when he has literally done nothing to hurt the team. By the way, I don't know why the Grizzlies decided to fire their coach, but you can see what happened. They fell to the A seed, had to play against a great Thunder team, and look what happened. They got swept.
Yeah, Thunder.
You can tell me with a straight face that it was pretty obvious the Thunder were going to win because of what the Grizzlies did before this series.
Yeah, the Thunder were obviously going to win, which Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we'll go ahead and take a look here. I'm pretty sure he is averaging 27.8 points in the playoffs, and he pretty much just led OKC to win this series, as well as Chet Holmgren went off pretty much every game. Pretty sure Chet averaged 18 and 8, as well as he averaged 3 blocks a game. And yeah, just the thing about OKC, they have a great 10-man rotation, and they are deeper than any other team in the league right now. So that's really going to help out OKC in the long run. But then again, if they play the Nuggets next round, I am not so sure what will happen. But good news, Ray
surprise.
Ray is going to join today. I didn't know he was going to get on. What is up? What is up, Ray?
My stuff clear for the time being, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, yeah, we're talking about NBA playoffs right now.
Can we I hate Miami. So much.
Yeah.
Well, right now we just
Ray, you know what, Ray? We'll let you talk about the Cavs and Heat series. Well, I go ahead and tell you guys to look out for episode 3, man. I thought this man said no podcast. Yeah, well, I changed my mind.
Here's the thing. I kind of begged him to go through with this, so that's fine.
Elias did beg me to do it today, and I was like, sure, why not? But yeah, make sure to go subscribe to Lando, Elias, James the Sports Guy, and Vols Network on YouTube. But
Don't
Lando,
subscribe to any of those people except me. Give me all the credit.
okay, this guy.
This guy.
Okay,
I mean,
this
come up
guy.
with this idea.
All right, Ray. You can talk about the Cavs and Heat series.
Let's prepare for this big rant. Let's do it.
I hate Pat Riley so goddamn much. This guy has nuked the team to oblivion. Like, why are we letting Ty Jerome drop near 30 in every game?
Respect here to Nia Scott. She's not saying, look,
Like,
I want
this season started going downhill as soon as the Jimmy stuff started.
Simpson sailed over her
And
glove.
it just kept deteriorating into just bullshit beyond belief. You shouldn't start. No team should have to start Davion Mitchell.
Right position here.
Oh yeah.
No team should have to start Andrew Wiggins.
Field position, but one pitcher.
I agree.
No, Bana, here's the thing about Jimmy. Like, he was gone. We knew he was going to be gone preseason, but the absolute stuff that went on in season just fueled the fire more.
To find the
Which
glove.
led to the breaking point, which led to him going to Golden State, which we should have gotten more. We should have gotten way more from Golden State. We should have gotten.
For sure. Golden State low-key fleeced the Heat. I'm not even gonna lie.
PJ Tucker was on our team for 5 minutes, and we traded him for Davion Mitchell. Thank God for that.
I mean, yeah, PJ Tucker is mid, so
PJ Tucker sucks. He's worse than mid.
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how this man is still playing regulated basketball. I just don't understand why teams like him so much.
Yeah.
He's literally out there for cardio half the time.
He's there for cardio, and just I hate PJ Tucker, and I hate Pat Riley. Please retire, Pat Riley.
Thoughts on Eric Spoelstra?
He's not the problem.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's not the problem. The problem is Pat Riley.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. All right, so we will move on. Let's talk about Lakers versus Timberwolves.
Oh,
It's like what?
Shannon Sharp is an idiot.
All right. Hold
Shannon
on.
Sharp
Look,
might be the biggest meme
let
on
me-
Twitter right now.
let me say something. OKC, KFC, CFC, Lakers in 5.
I'm gonna say something to these Lakers right here. You're gonna tell me that y'all have LeBron James, y'all traded for Luka, you went up to the 3rd seed, you're going up against a 6th-seeded Minnesota team who only has Anthony Edwards as their player, and you lost in 5
Okay,
after
whoa.
Okay, I'm not okay. That's crazy. The T-Wolves have way more.
Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert, like
Julius Randle, Jaden
Julius
McDaniels,
Randle.
Mike Conley.
No, bro, I
Steven-
don't care. This team was literally the 3rd seed. They were title favorites, and then they just go out in 5 like this.
Hey guys. I think the Lakers actually need a center. I think the Lakers actually need a center. But no, I'm gonna actually talk about the Lakers here. The Lakers The Lakers did not want to use any depth whatsoever. I don't understand why Dalton Connect never played a single minute throughout that playoff series.
because JJ Redick is stupid. We should have
JJ,
known this from the start.
For one, I'll just say this: JJ Redick is stupid, and also I've heard some rumors that there was some like beef with Dalton Connect in the front office.
Thank
which,
God. Please send him to Miami. We will give you
Which
Davion
honestly,
Mitchell.
I understand that because listen, I don't know why the Lakers would have traded Dalton Connect. So they should have traded someone else for Mark Williams because, for one, Dalton Connect is actually going to be a pretty good NBA player. I think he's going to be a good NBA player in the next 4 or 5 years. He's going to be a very nice role player. And then, heck, maybe by his 10th year, he'll be somewhat of a star.
By his 10th year.
And I'd say it's seventh.
By his 10th year, ladies
I'd
and
say it's
gentlemen.
seventh year. But the thing is, I just don't understand. I don't understand.
Dalton Connect is either going to be a star or he's playing in Greece in 5 years.
Yeah, I agree with that. Which honestly, maybe he should have gotten traded to Charlotte. But the thing is, I'm kind of happy he didn't get traded to Charlotte because here's the thing about Charlotte. Charlotte, if
sucks.
The Charlotte's just terrible, and Charlotte ruins pretty much every young player's career, essentially.
Terry Rozier.
Yeah. Plus, who wants to go? Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to go to Charlotte, bro?
Who does want to go to Charlotte? But yeah, the Lakers should not have lost that series. You have Luka Doncic and
They were
LeBron.
title favorites as well. Like
They were title favorites,
and they were title. No, you cannot tell me they were not title favorites. You cannot tell me they were not title favorites.
They were 100% title favorites.
But no, listen. If LeBron doesn't retire, which I think he probably will, but if LeBron doesn't retire, they need to go out, fill in that 5 spot, dude. If they fill in that 5 spot, they will be fine. But here, I understand Jackson Hayes got hurt, but they have no centers. I'm actually being for real, bro.
759 Charlotte Bobcats.
But no, listen, the Lakers, it's not even a meme anymore. They need a center. They had Dorian Finney-Smith playing center on Rudy Gobert. I would much rather have LeBron on Rudy Gobert. But you can't do that because LeBron has to guard Anthony Edwards. So the Lakers are screwed no matter what. Because, Rudy Gobert had 24 rebounds.
That's also because Rudy Gobert.
The Lakers as a team had 37.
James, that's also because Rudy Gobert is one of the best defensive players in the NBA.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. But you gotta have someone on him. My gosh, Dorian Finney-Smith is not going to get the job done.
No, welcome to Earth.
Yeah, but yeah, even though I'm kind of happy that the Lakers went out early, I'm still kind of surprised that they lost to Minnesota.
Yeah, I am.
Incoming Dana Div.
But yeah. Anyways, we will move on to the Celtics. The Celtics versus the Magic.
All right. Okay.
This is easy.
Yeah, this is so easy.
Yeah, this was actually pretty easy. If you picked the Magic to win, I don't know.
If you were to pick,
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought the Magic would have gotten swept. I'm surprised they only lost in 5, or that they lost in 5 and not 4.
Yeah,
Jaylen Brown actually did a pretty good job in this series.
I'm not even gonna lie. The Magic had 3 close games, and in Game 5, they were leading at halftime. Give them credit.
Wait. You want to know something funny about Game 5?
What's that?
Game 5, literally in the first half, we didn't hit a single 3, and we were still only down by 2.
Yeah, and then y'all hit 13 3-pointers in the second half and raped them.
We didn't hit a single 3 in the first half in Game 5, but somehow we were still only down by 2, and then second half we pulled away and won.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'll give Tatum his props. I hate Tatum, but I'll give him his props for the series.
Tatum and Brown both did
31 points per game. 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals. Tatum absolutely cooks the Magic. I'll give him that. And game
Jaylen Brown also helped him out. It's like a Jaylen Brown duo
as well. Jaylen Brown, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.5 assists, 1 steal. I'll give them both where credit's due, even though I hate the Celtics.
He won the MVP last year for a reason.
I'll give them credit where it's due.
Sure.
But yeah,
he won MVP last year for a reason. I'm telling you.
Pretty easily won that series. Anyways, we will move on to the Pacers versus the Bucks.
Honestly,
needs to leave.
Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised the Bucks choked again. This is not a surprise to me. Honestly, I had a feeling. I had a feeling
Giannis any help.
Yeah, can someone like free Giannis, like trade him somewhere else?
I'm not gonna lie, Giannis. Nah, I'm being
Free
so for real.
Giannis, bro.
Giannis should go to the Spurs. I'm being so for real.
And fire that
Giannis
coach
should
too.
go to the
Oh.
Spurs.
Speaking of the Spurs, y'all saw
Fire
how-
that coach also.
Speaking of the Spurs, y'all saw that Popovich.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Taking
you know what? Yeah, we'll take a. Hang on. Before we even talk about that series, we'll take a break real quick. We probably should have talked about this at the beginning of the podcast, but Popovich has retired as their head coach, and I'm pretty sure that he's becoming their full-time president.
He is. And
Yeah.
honestly, that's a great move because of his health.
Yeah, I agree.
Intermission.
I agree with that.
Intermission.
Intermission.
That's a little-
Intermission.
But Greg Popovich, just what an insane career at head coach, man.
What's the last name so like you're saying about
Absolutely
the word?
absolutely
Legendary. Legendary.
absolutely legendary.
Let's just hope he doesn't Pete Carroll this shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I hope he doesn't do that either. But yeah, we'll go back to the Pacers Bucks series real quick.
Do we have to?
How about
Here's
Tyrese
the thing.
Halliburton?
Here's the thing. I understand Dame was like injured, I understand Dame was injured, but the
He
way
missed
the Bucks
game
lost
one.
that series, I don't think it would have changed a single
He
thing.
missed game 1. He was active for game 2 and game 3, and then I think he tore his Achilles game 3.
I don't think him being injured would have like changed the outcome though.
Definitely not. They were still getting
They lost pretty.
Nah,
They
bro.
lost very bad. That does not change the
Giannis-
outcome.
Giannis might have had the most insane game 5 I've ever seen. 30 points, 20 rebounds, 15 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals.
Oh yeah, not to mention the Pacers did have that like game-winning shot to end the series in Game 5. I forgot that game went
how
into
about
overtime,
Halliburton,
and they
man?
got the
How
game-winning
about
shot.
Halliburton's a
Giannis
star.
pretty much. Here's Giannis's averages. He averaged 33 points, 15.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1 block and a steal per game, and the Bucks still couldn't get it done.
And they lost in 5.
Yeah, they lost in 5.
Also, I would have thought like if it like at least
I
went
want to pull
6,
something
but-
up. I'm going to pull something up real quick, actually. Real
Also,
fast.
can we talk about Gary Trent Jr. playing 48
Losing
minutes?
in 5
in-
to the Pacers is
Can we,
crazy.
can we talk about Gary Trent Jr. playing 48 minutes in Game 5?
Don't diss Gary Trent.
Gary Trent had 2 legacy games. He had 37 points in Game 3 and 33 points in Game 5.
Hold on. Where? Okay. Guys.
Yes.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it. 1 second. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna kill myself. Hold on.
Dude, what happened to Brooke
There it
Lopez?
is. Okay, guys. The 2018 Bucks that were the 7 seed put up more of a fight than the 4 seed Bucks.
Or the 5 seed, but yeah.
They're the 5 seed?
Yeah, they were the 5
What
seed.
the
Yeah,
hell?
they're the 5 seed.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
were.
they were the 4.
Yeah, Kyle
The
Kuzma
Pacers
was.
had home court
Oh,
advantage.
Kuzma's so
Screw you,
good.
Kuzma.
I hate Kuzma.
I hate
I've
Kuzma.
hated Kuzma ever since he was on the freaking Lakers, bro.
I used to like Kuzma. Used to.
Used to. Nah, bro. Kyle Kuzma was crazy at the Wizards, bro.
I liked him on the Lakers and Wizards. I don't like him anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember when the Lakers traded for Russell Westbrook?
Remember when the Rockets traded for Russell Westbrook?
All right.
No, hold on.
Did I move on to the next series, or are we still talking about this one?
Yeah, you can. Knicks
sure.
Pistons. Knicks Pistons.
Knicks-
All right. Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Absolute
This is-
cinema, bro.
Cinema. That might have
Oh my
been the
God.
best series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Clippers
been
and
the best.
Nuggets are still going.
It's been the best series so far. I mean, we still have the Rockets Warriors, and we have the
Clippers
here's-
Nuggets.
Bro,
which
I
we'll
was
talk about
hold
those
up.
2 series in a minute. But
Can
Yeah.
I talk?
Yeah.
Like, damn. All right.
Bro,
This team, I was so friggin' mad that the Pistons lost this series because, like, here's the thing, because like game 1, it felt like they had that, and then like the Knicks, they went on a 21-0 run, I think it was, to like steal the game. So like, and then it's like in game 3, the Pistons had the lead and everything, and then they choked that. Same result in game 4. Then they end up winning game 5, and then they lose in 6. But like, I feel like the Pistons should have won this series because like they choked. games 1, 3, and 4, it felt like they choked, and
Several
then
games, bro. They choked.
like they choked. They literally choked, and literally the Pistons like ruined my bracket completely for losing this series. Like I was like not even that happy for that. Like now we have to play the Knicks in the second round for the people that were wondering. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
I mean, I had the Knicks going far, but
Well,
not
here?
anymore.
Listen. How about Malik Beasley
My goat.
averaging 14 points, shooting 37% from the field and 34% from three.
Malik Beasley's so underrated. No one talks about Beasley.
Rage bait? Question.
Why is it
Okay.
like-
Yeah. And we'll talk about Jalen Brunson really quickly before we move on to Nuggets Clippers. But Jalen Brunson.
It's Chargers, which is in your book.
But yeah, Jalen Brunson, 31 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists per game. He shot 33% from 3, 44% from the field. Led the Knicks to a series win, which honestly the Pistons choked away just about every single game.
I feel like they should have had it. Like that's a series they should have won. They choked like 3 games. They literally choked like 3 games in that series.
I'm not even gonna lie. The Pistons should have won this series in 5. They should have won in 5, bro.
Bro, I picked the Pistons and like they ruined my bracket completely by losing the series. They choked games 1, 3, and 4.
That's crazy.
That's
Alrighty, we move on. Alright, we're moving on.
All right, which one is next?
Nuggets Clippers, and that series is not over. That series will end tonight, though.
Thank God. Thank God because I'm done. I'm done talking to this one Nuggets fan I know about this series. He's so deluded. Clippers in 7, bro.
No, I hope the Nuggets win.
I hope they don't.
I do not want the Clippers to win.
I don't think
But
the Nuggets
hey,
win.
listen, how about Nikola Jokic? 25 points per game, 12 rebounds, 10.5 assists, 2 steals, and a block a game, shooting 51% from the field and 45% from 3.
Yeah,
Absolutely insane numbers by Jokic.
do you think he's gonna have to go off in Game 7?
Oh yeah, for sure. If the Nuggets want to win this series, he's gonna have to go off.
Yeah.
I do think the
You can't
Nuggets.
just rely on Jamal Murray to do the job for you.
I do think the Nuggets actually do win in 7 or over the Clippers, but according in James's book, it would be Nuggets beating the Chargers. So
Yeah.
He's beating the Chargers. Shut the heck up, bro.
Chargers in 7. Chargers in 7.
Chargers in 7 for real.
Anyways, Jamal Murray also averaging 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Jamal and Nikola Jokic are both gonna have to go off in Game 7 if the Nuggets want to have a chance at winning the series and moving on to play the Thunder. Which I'll just say this right now.
Guys,
I'll just say this right now.
check the Discord.
Listen, I think the Thunder is gonna win the West.
All right, guys, check the Discord real quick.
Chargers in 7.
I think listen.
And James, just to tell you, we're gonna tease you about that on every podcast. So.
That's gonna be a bit now.
It's gonna be a bit okay. Yeah. So, anyways, last series we're gonna talk about the Rockets versus the Warriors.
Go Warriors in 7.
I'm rooting for the Rockets.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, Rockets. Come on, Rockets. Please save us all. Save us all. Save us all.
No, it's not even
Rockets.
because I hate. It's not even because I hate Curry. It's just because the Rockets haven't done anything in so long, bro.
Come on,
But
Rockets. Save
I'm
us all.
telling you, I
Save us all.
swear, if the Warriors lose this series,
It would be the
And-
second time Curry blows a 3-1 lead, by the way.
yes, he blew a 3-1 lead.
He blew
in
one
the
before back in like 2016, I think it was.
Yeah, he blew it in the 2016 NBA Finals, and now he's about to blow it in the first round of the playoffs against the Rockets.
Wait, hold up. Here's the thing. Do you think maybe the Warriors are like struggling because like they don't have Jimmy right now? Like he hasn't been playing.
Like Jimmy
he got
hasn't been
injured?
fully healthy. I mean, yeah.
Well, obviously,
Maybe I feel like maybe Jimmy might have to come back for Game 7 if the Warriors end up wanting to like hang on and win the series because they literally just lost Game 5 and 6 without him when they had the chance to close it out. So
Well, yeah, that's with him not being fully healthy. He has played, but he hasn't been like fully healthy.
yeah.
Even though he did have 27 points in Game 6, but he was still very
You can't
inefficient.
stop playoff Jimmy.
I don't think. Listen, I do believe
the Warriors
Jimmy.
upset the Rockets, and now it looks like they're about to blow it.
I do believe we're going to see a heck of a game out of Jimmy Butler. But we'll just have to see what happens. Well, Kevin Knox is on the Warriors.
Yeah, he's
The
extremely
Fortnite guy.
skilled. He's
The
extremely
Fortnite-
skilled. He's extremely skilled in handing out water bottles to Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry.
Wait, why? Okay, why is Jonathan Kuminga not playing?
Because the Warriors don't like Jonathan Kuminga.
Why?
I don't know. He's black.
That's so stupid. That's so okay. That's
That's getting clipped.
on stream is crazy. All right, Elias 25-48. 25-48.
Bro got the clip.
25-48. Okay.
Right.
But yeah, I don't understand why they aren't playing Kuminga. It's actually mind-boggling because
I
Kuminga.
think it's a management issue. Genuinely,
Wait, what's happening with
I
Kuminga?
think it's like the coaches don't like him. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
no bullshit. Like I don't think the coaches and stuff.
It's
like
so shit. I don't know, man. I just hope that Kuminga does play in Game 7 because if he does, I think the Warriors would have a better chance at winning.
Yeah.
But all I'll say is if Curry loses this series, he's definitely not gonna finish as a top 3 player all time.
Why do you hate Steph Curry so much? This
Because
is another.
listen,
Here's the thing. Do you want to know something funny? So like right now, James like isn't supporting Curry, but apparently he wanted to support Curry when we played him in the finals. Apparently,
well, yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
I freaking hate the Celtics. I
bro's
hate
a Suns
What
fan.
did he do to
Guys, here's the
you?
thing. This guy is literally a Suns fan, but
He's a
he wanted the
Suns fan,
Warriors.
by the way.
He
Suns
wanted the
fan, by the way.
wanted the Warriors to beat us in 2022, which makes no sense.
That's because I just hate the Celtics. I hate Tatum.
You should be hating the Warriors more. You should be hating the Lakers.
You hate the Warriors more because they're in your
Oh,
conference.
I do hate the Lakers more. I wanted the Lakers to lose to the if I can freaking speak. I wanted the Lakers to
There you
lose
go.
to Timberwolves, and they did.
There you go. Use your words, James.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing, James.
use
You wanted.
proper
Hold on.
English.
Wait a minute, James. Don't you remember when the Lakers in the Celtics game that went into overtime when LeBron was crying like a baby and you defended the Lakers for it?
Oh,
Well, yeah, I do because that was,
really?
that was literally a foul. That was
again.
that was literally a foul. That was literally a foul. You cannot tell me it wasn't.
Oh
a
my
foul.
God, this
Was it
guy.
It
Was it
was.
though?
I will
Was
pull
it
up the clip right now. I swear to God, I will pull up the clip right now.
Okay, but no. Here's the thing.
I'll
Once
pull
again,
it
you are defending your own rivals over the Celtics, bro. Like that's crazy.
Listen, because I'm gonna be factual, and I hate the Lakers, but like that's literally what happened.
What did the Celtics do to you?
We did nothing to them. He just hates us for no reason. He would rather the Warriors beat us and the Lakers
Racist
beat
fan
us.
base.
There's a part of me that thinks that James thinks he's black.
No, Banana, that's my thing.
That's
I'm
crazy.
talking about hockey here.
Why are you saying this on stream, bro? Why are you
Because
saying
James, this is just something true about you. You hate the Celtics for no reason.
Hang on, guys. I'm playing the clip.
Are you actually pulling up the clip?
He's actually pulling it up. This fucker.
Okay, everybody knew it was a foul. I was just playing, like literally.
You're
But I'm
still-
just saying.
James just got rage baited to be
Like here's the thing. Like no, Ray,
You
listen.
got rage baited to
Ray,
a
I just find it
James
crazy.
on the drive, gets in the paint, layup.
Dude, it's so laggy. I can't even pull it up. It's so laggy. I can't even pull it up. What is going on?
There's no reason to even play it right now.
Kentucky
Like,
Wi-Fi.
He gets
Kentucky
Wi-Fi from
Wi-Fi. I'm on hotspot, but
You're on a hotspot.
You are not on hotspot. You have McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro.
I am on a hotspot right now.
You're on hot.
I do not want to talk about hockey.
That'll be it.
Division
I'll
7.
cover that. I'll cover that. You know I'm covering hockey. You guys know I will be caring for that. I got
hang
you.
on. Hang on. I do gotta see something real quick.
God.
I gotta see if Kentucky baseball's on. Okay, they are. Finally. Oh my gosh. They're finally playing.
Bro.
Okay, I don't even. I forgot what we were talking about before.
We were
Yeah,
talking about
you're
the
talking
Warriors.
Rockets.
We were talking about the Warriors Rockets.
Okay, long story short, Rockets please win.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Warriors are still gonna win the series.
I'm gonna laugh if both of you get your predictions wrong because you guys both picked the same teams, and I'm the outlier on both game 7s.
I just
All
hope.
right.
Okay, guys, if one of the two that I predicted win game 7, James the sports guy has to delete his account.
No.
All right.
Ray, don't say that.
All
I'm
right.
joking.
Bet.
Ray,
Bet.
don't say that.
I'm joking.
You should have done a better bet saying like James has to ask out a girl or something. You should have done
Oh,
that.
bro, he's never doing that. Look at him. He looks like a beanbag chair with arthritis.
That is true. That is true.
I'm on board. Hashtag delete James is crazy.
Hashtag delete. Hashtag survival.
Okay. All right. I kind of want to talk like college basketball, but I want to do that.
My
later.
brother in Christ. It is May.
Whoa. Should we talk about NFL draft?
We should.
Yes, NFL draft.
Can I start?
Team baby. Woo!
Okay. He's excited.
Watch the Titans still start the mailman though.
I'd laugh my ass
I
off.
low key think we're going to. I'm not even kidding, bro.
Okay. I need to talk about the Cardinals draft real quick. So
Yeah, you do yours and then I'll do mine.
I originally hated the start of our draft. I hated Walter Nolan. I hated the Walter Nolan pick. I wanted Mike Green so badly. I know we have Josh Sweat, but you could have moved Darius Robinson out to where we're gonna have Walter Nolan play and pick Mike Green. So we can pair Campbell and Robinson up while also having Mike Green and Josh Sweat paired up. But then I actually watched Walter Nolan's tape and realized he's damn good. In the rest of our draft, we killed it. Will Johnson, we were projected to get him at 16, we got him at 47. Jordan Birch.
Dude, y'all Johnson was so good, bro.
Will Johnson, Jordan Birch, Cody Simon, Denzel Burke, Hayden Connor, and Keaton Crawford.
Hey, as an Ohio State fan, you're
Cardinals.
just taking all of our players. You're just taking all the Ohio State players here.
I genuinely think Cody Simon could make a day one impact on this Cardinals team.
Have you realized that the
Oh,
Cardinals
yeah,
just
for
took
sure.
all the Ohio State players?
Absolutely.
Like all the Ohio State players we have Paris Johnson Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Cody Simon, Denzel Burke. Like the list goes on.
At this point, you know what? If there's any Ohio State player that's like in the draft, I'm just gonna predict the Cardinals to take him.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, hey, look, Jeremiah Smith's in the draft. Cardinals take him in that number one.
Dude,
You know
overall.
what?
Harrison and Jeremiah Smith would be.
Ohio State was the best team in college football last year and had all the best players.
I mean,
Don't you think Jeremiah Smith might be the
I mean,
first
we
ever
kind of
100
were
overall
like.
in college football 26?
Here's the
Dude,
thing, we
I'm being
kind of
so
were.
thrilled.
I-
Jeremiah
wait,
Smith will go. Jeremiah Smith will go number one overall in 2027.
hold on, wait. Here's the thing. We kind of were.
Jeremiah
going to be
Smith
the best-
owns Savannah.
Okay. We were kind of like the best team since we won the entire thing, but I think like before the playoffs started, we weren't like favored to be the best team.
Yeah, no, I think
I thought we would lose. to
I think
Oregon.
everyone was predicting Oregon or Texas.
I picked
to win.
Oregon. My own team ruined my own bracket. How does that?
I picked. Hey, I'm pretty sure I picked Ohio State. I'm pretty sure I picked Ohio State.
But Banana,
No.
here's the thing. Banana, here.
No, they lost to Michigan.
Banana, here. I get it. I get it. We won the entire thing. So, yeah, we're obviously known to be the best team right now since, we won the entire thing. I'm talking about, before the playoff games even, started. Remember, before the playoffs started, we lost to Michigan again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's we technically we are now, but I mean, I I didn't really think we were like known to be like the best team before the playoffs.
Yeah.
But anyways, let me stop talking about Ohio State. Oh, hi,
Guys,
NC.
guys, it's NC.
The Bills cast is here in the
NC,
chat.
hey,
Oh my
NC.
god!
Oh my
Wait,
god.
hold on.
Oh my
Wait a
god!
Dude, it's Jack.
Jack!
Dude, Jack is in stream. Oh my
Jack is in
gosh.
stream.
It's Jack.
No way!
Oh my
Jack
god.
is here in the
Who's
stream.
here?
Oh my gosh, it's Jack.
Oh my!
You know what? I'm happy I streamed today, boys. I'm so happy.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
he's
you're
here.
welcome,
Hey
James.
Jack. Hey Jack, how are you doing, man? I hope you're doing good.
He deleted his account, but he's here.
Yeah, he deleted his account for some weird reason.
Yeah, Jack, I hope
Oh yeah,
you're
by
having
the way, guys, spoiler alert: the Bills cast is not actually a Bills fan. He actually came out as a Falcons fan. So
He came out the closet.
I'm done, bro. That's also getting clips. 35-34. Hang on,
What?
I gotta
You
write
don't need
this
to
down,
announce
though.
you don't need to. You don't
I'm writing this down. All right, so it was 25. Frick, what was it? I'm doing all right. I guess. All right,
25-48.
that's good.
25-48.
25-48. 35.
There's gonna be more once we look back into it. So don't even worry about getting the clip now.
Yeah.
Anyways, we kind of threw the topic off of like Ray talking about the Cardinals draft. So if you want to continue, Ray, go ahead.
No, I was almost done with it anyway. I was just saying that Cody Simon might be a day one impact for like he genuinely could be a starter because it doesn't look like we're re-signing Kaiser White. No,
Yeah.
Vanna, I'm not covering your shift, even though we live 2 states away from each other. I'm not covering your shift.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Titans draft. All right, so number 1 overall, we got our guy. We got Cam Ward, and honestly, I will be the first one to say this. I wanted Abdul Carter because I wanted to wait one more year, hopefully get a better QB that I think could be a franchise talent because I don't necessarily think Cam Ward is a franchise talent, but I do believe after watching his tape that he is, because I watched his tape the other day, and I think that he will be a franchise talent for the Titans. And then day 2, we filled out defensive positional needs. We got an edge rusher.
He's not going to pronounce his name because he's a Nigerian prince.
I also don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
Okay.
Let me just find his name real quick.
Oh my gosh, he's from UCLA. And then we got
Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Olufemi Oladejo.
Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Olufemi Oladejo, the edge rusher from UCLA. And then we got Kevin Winston Jr. from Penn State. He was their starting safety. I think he was Kevin Winston the free safety for Penn State?
I think
it was the free safety. But yeah, one of the more underrated defensive guys in the draft. We got Kevin Winston Jr.
Next pick
day two, absolute cooks. We cooked on both picks. I think that positional needs. And then day 3. I kid you not, the Titans might have had the best day 3. Or one of the better day 3s. First of all, the Titans got Chimere from Florida, and then they got Gunnar Helm from Texas. 2 very good weapons.
And then
we got one of the most underrated wide receivers in the draft from Stanford,
Alec Iomaner.
Yeah, huge pickup there. And then after that, we got an offensive guard, and then we drafted another backup corner in the 6th round. And then for our last pick, we got Mullings from Michigan. Overall, Titans really cooked up in day 3. Those first 3 picks that I mentioned in the 4th round, absolute cooked. 3 of the more underrated offensive weapons in this draft.
Jack just said the Falcons cooked up. That couldn't be more of the truth. I mean, it could. Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
Nah, dude. The Falcons are
The
gonna be
Falcons
good.
had one of the best drafts.
Yeah, they filled in all their defensive positional needs. And
What a voice crack.
they just picked up. Elias, you can talk about the Raiders.
Yeah, talk about
Okay, yeah, guys, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about the Raiders, but there's also one team that I want to talk about after the Raiders, so just bear with me here.
God.
Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and let's talk about these Raiders. All right. Number 6 overall, Ashton freaking Genty, baby.
A+.
Let's freaking go, baby. Man.
The man who I had predicted to you guys since like January.
Such a great pick. This is definitely going to help the run game. I think Genty's going to have a huge career here. I think he'll do a great job in his rookie season. He's so far been like favored to be the
Offensive
to get rookie of the offensive rookie of the year, and who knows, maybe he will, but I really love that pick. There's been multiple times I would just go to like a YouTube short and I just want to hear that part where it says with the 6th pick in the 2025 NFL draft, and then like we picked the guy. That felt nice. All right, so yeah, that was a successful first day getting Ashton Genty. I love that pick. Now let's go into day 2. The Raiders at first were gonna pick at 37. They trade the pick to the Dolphins.
You can tell he's getting pissed.
And then we got pick 48 from the Dolphins. We're up again. Traded it again. And then it's finally our turn. And the reason why I got pissed at those two passing on those 2 picks is because we probably could have got Will Johnson, and then I'm like, what the heck?
Thank you.
Why did you trade these 2
No,
picks?
but listen. I'll talk about it later because I'm not even gonna lie. The Raiders cooked up in day 2, but you go ahead, Elias.
Just wait, hold up. Okay, so we traded it down twice. I don't know why though, but I will say this: drafting Jack Beck honestly isn't a bad idea. I do think that he will be solid, and as you guys could tell when he got drafted, it was a very emotional moment for him and his family. As you guys know what happened to his brother, like
Yeah.
it's definitely like a huge moment for him. So I think the pick wasn't that bad.
Also,
And I do hope that he has a good career here. So it seems like this wide receiver room right now is Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, and Jack Beck. I do think Jack Beck will get a chance to start.
I just want to point out that the Raiders always have a stereotypical white receiver. Jack Besh fits that mantra.
Okay,
yeah, and I will say Jack Beck is one of the best, or no, not one of the best receivers. I would say he's one of the more underrated wide receivers in this draft. Great pick by the Raiders there.
Okay, and then I can't remember what day this was. I can't remember if this was the second day or the third day. But next pick, we drafted
Darian
Porter, cornerback.
Absolute cook by the Raiders, dude.
Yeah, cornerback. From I think this was Iowa State. I think he played there. I can't remember, but
I'm just gonna.
Do I think he'll? Now the question is, do I think he will start? I don't know because here's the thing. I was told. I remember how we like signed Eric Stokes in free agency, but I was told that he's complete garbage. So
he's fast. That's it. He's fast.
Maybe if we start Darian Porter over Eric Stokes, then maybe that won't be a bad idea. But who knows?
Maybe.
Okay. Next pick right here. We took another wide receiver for some reason. His name is Dante Thornton from Tennessee.
Wait, what pick was this?
This was our 4th pick.
You skipped over your back-to-back picks.
Oh, shoot.
You skipped over Rodgers and Grant.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Okay, sorry. For some reason, I thought that pick was before that, but okay. So the Caleb Rodgers pick, right now on the depth chart, he's technically supposed to be the backup for Alex Kappa, Alex Kappa, I was told he's terrible. Like he came off like his worst year yet with the Bengals, and then we signed him. So I think like getting Caleb Rodgers and Charles Grant, I guess like those like improve the O-line a bit. So yeah, there's that. Now I'll talk about Dante Thornton. This pick was like a bit confusing because like I didn't like know why we took another wide receiver, but I was told he was underrated. So
Got told that by a Tennessee fan.
yeah, I did get
How true is
told by this
that?
by a Tennessee fan. I gotta find more of our picks because some of these I
I
actually
got you with them. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Raiders
Tonka,
draft picks
Tonka Hemingway.
2024.
Tonka Hemingway. South Carolina DT.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Oh
here's the
no,
thing.
guys! I'm seeing all the prom TikToks.
No one cares. Let Elias speak.
James, I swear you are addicted to TikTok, and it's not
You
even
were
funny.
addicted to TikTok.
It's not even funny. Like I
No.
swear. But anyways, the defensive tackle from South Carolina. If you
45.
guys remember how we signed Christian Wilkins about like 2 years ago, and then he got injured, I was told that like Christian Wilkins could like miss some time in at like the beginning of the season. So like if Christian Wilkins can't play, then I think that's when Hemingway will come in and try to start. So
You also got another DT with the next pick.
yeah, this was
JJ Pegues.
from Ole Miss. And you told me this guy was good. You told me this guy was good.
I told you that this guy had 8 touchdowns in college.
Yeah, as a defensive tackle, so I'm guessing he's good.
Yeah,
That's
he also had him play offense too.
Yeah. Okay, and these are the last 3 picks.
Wait,
Okay,
hang on.
Oh my,
Can I?
oh my God.
Or wait, no. Elias, I'll let you finish. And see, I'll respond to you in a second. I didn't want to.
Okay. Then the number 2. But by the way, James, don't forget. There's like one additional team that I want to. I'm gonna add something on with the Raiders, and then it's gonna make me shift to another team that I want to talk about. So just
You
bear
still
with
have
me.
3 picks left. So.
Okay. So Tommy Mellett, I think that's how you pronounce
Malott.
Malott. He played like both positions. Like he was like QB, and then I think he switched to wide receiver. He's from Montana State, so but I think he's gonna play wide receiver for us. I don't think he'll play QB. But then we did end up taking a QB from North Dakota State. Name is Cam Miller, and then we summed it up by taking Cody Lidenberg from Minnesota. Now there is one thing that I will talk about and that I will address. A lot of people have talked about Raiders. Why did you guys not take QB Shadur Sanders for a backup when he was right there?
No.
I'll tell you this. I found out the reason why, and it's actually a pretty good reason. Do you guys remember when the Falcons took Penix when they already had Cousins?
Yes.
Pete Carroll apparently didn't want to go through that controversy like how the Falcons did by like signing a QB to a certain contract and then like drafting another one, and then they have like this QB controversy. So it's because of that. And speaking of Shadur Sanders, this is the one team that I'm going to talk about here. Cleveland, do you want to explain to me why you have 5 QBs?
5 quarterbacks! 5 freaking quarterbacks!
Do you want to tell me why you have
They
5
drafted Dylan
QBs?
Gabriel and Shadur Sanders.
You drafted Dylan Gabriel and Shadur Sanders in this draft.
And
When
you
you
already
already
had
had
you had
Deshaun
Deshaun.
Watson,
You had
Kenny Pickett, and Joe
That was
Flacco.
Shaq
You
was
have
still
5
on
QBs
Twitter,
on
bro.
that
That's
depth
so
chart.
funny.
You have 5 QBs. Who are you going to start? You just put
This
yourselves
has
in
to
a
be
bad
Flacco.
position.
It has to be Flacco. If I'm the Browns, it has to be Flacco.
Cleveland, I don't know what to say to you guys right now. Why did you take
Okay.
Shadur Sanders, which just adds up to a total of 5 QBs? You guys didn't even need Dylan Gabriel, if anything. Like, you already had Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson, and Joe Flacco in that room, and you just added 2 more to your room, and now you have 5 quarterbacks on that depth chart.
Yeah, I
Cleveland,
don't know,
honestly, Cleveland, you guys have to be like one of the biggest losers of this draft because now you just created an entire QB controversy in that locker room. So I don't know what to say to y'all. Why did y'all, out of all teams, you took Shadur Sanders? There was a reason why we didn't take Shadur, so I don't understand why y'all took him.
Also,
I just wanted to address that. They're like the biggest losers of this draft.
I want to address something.
Okay.
So, Elias, you brought up a controversy of sorts of the QB controversy. I want to talk about another controversy The prank calls. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about it. Shadur prank called Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, Tyler Warren, Josh Connerly, Kyle McCord, and the main event of it all, Chase Lunt was prank called 5 times.
I just want to let you know, Genty also got prank called.
Genty was also prank called.
That's crazy.
What happened?
Whoever did these prank calls, you're going to jail.
Very good this season.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, there was a ton of prank calls. But anyways, I'm gonna respond to Jack real quick. Yes, I did see that Kentucky will be playing St. John's because UCLA and Ohio State can't play each other in non-conference play anymore.
This that game's gonna end like 50-49.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I low-key think
Vega
that
Oweh is gonna shoot 1 for 19 from the field and will cause James to crash out.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, that game is gonna be in the 60s.
That game's gonna end up in the 40s.
I don't think it's not the 40s.
Butler, UConn. Butler, UConn.
40s is crazy. That's like a JV basketball game right there.
Yeah, aka your games every week.
Shut up, Ray. Shut up, Blando. All right, 50-50. All right, I got 4 timelines set. Okay, what do y'all want to talk? Well, actually, no, I don't want to be done talking about the NFL draft. Who had the most underrated draft in y'all's opinion?
Okay, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but the Cardinals.
I think our draft was pretty underrated as well.
Are we just gonna say our teams? Like,
What? I think it was like.
No, no. Listen, I am gonna say one team, the Buffalo Bills.
Well, how ironic is that?
He's biased for Kentucky.
No, it's not even. It's not even the bias. It's not even the bias for Kentucky.
He's biased for Kentucky.
It's the fact that literally the Bills just re-bolstered their entire defense.
Also, Jack, no, they didn't. The Chargers did not. Don't even. No.
Also, Jack, I'm not sure if anything. Nothing really funny has happened, honestly. Besides,
because Beltway and Getty exist. I don't care that we're on stream. I will say it.
There's one thing about Cleveland
listen,
I forgot to address, but James, go ahead and
okay.
finish. There's something about Cleveland I'd also want to address when you're done.
Listen, Maxwell Harrison's going to start for them next year. TJ Sanders is going to be a backup. Or no, TJ Sanders is probably going to start for the Bills next year. I'm not even sure.
I'm going to start for the Bills next year.
Landon Jackson's probably going to start. Deion Walker.
Yes, I'm going to start for the Bills next year.
Deion Walker's going to be a backup. Jordan Hancock's going to be a backup. Dorian Strong's going to be a backup. Jackson Hawes will back up. What's his freaking name? Holy crap, I'm so stupid.
You're dumb and stupid.
You're slow.
What's his freaking name? I know who he is. I just forgot his name. Tell me!
Take your time.
Take your time. Breathe. Relax.
All right.
Take the crayons out of your mouth.
Take
your helmet off.
Time to use ESPN real quick.
Yeah,
he will back up Dalton Kincaid. He will back up Dalton Kincaid.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Good job, buddy.
Baby's first.
Good job, buddy. We're proud of you.
Shut up, both of you. Jackson Halls will back up him. Dorian Strong will be a backup. And then obviously they got a wide receiver. They got Caden Prather from Maryland. Bills literally cooked up by just bolstering their defense. And I'm going to say this right now, Maxwell Harrison is going to be a difference maker for the Bills.
There's also did you finish?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, there's one more thing about Cleveland that I want to talk about.
Okay.
Do you guys want to explain why you drafted Quinshon Judkins and then you drafted Dylan Sampson? So not only do you have 5 QBs, you drafted 2 running backs also.
Both of them can make an impact. It's like the Kareem and Nick situation again.
I don't know. I feel like Cleveland just caused a lot of controversy for their team, so I just feel like they're the biggest losers of the draft. I literally forgot they took 2 running backs also. So
yeah.
And by the way, Steelers, you're gonna get Aaron Rodgers, and you're gonna like it. I don't care if you drafted Will Howard.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a certified Pittsburgh Steeler.
Certified. You're not K-Dye.
Shut up.
Nah.
No, I wasn't talking to you, dumbass.
Oh, you're talking Elias.
Oh my god. Take the crayons out of your mouth.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about next, guys?
Don't know.
If you want, I could cook on the NHL.
All right, time to take a nap.
Sure, we need the stream to be an hour.
You're just here to make the cutoff.
All right, wait. So, am I doing this?
Yes, you are. Talk.
Go ahead. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the NHL first round right now. All right. So, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with my team, Vegas Golden Knights. They went against the Minnesota Wild, and they beat the Wild in 6 games. Vegas took the first game at home 4-2, so it was a pretty good start. Then game 2 and game 3, this is when I started to get pissed off. Because Minnesota had like a 4-0 lead, like not even 10 minutes, like not even like 30 minutes into the game. It was already like 4-0. And then they won 5-2. Game 3, it was the same exact result. We let Minnesota get off to a fast start. They kicked our ass again. And here's the thing, guys. I was gonna rant about this when we were down 2-1 in the series until James canceled the podcast, but I'm not gonna do that anymore because we ended up winning the series. It was all thanks to in game 4. Game 4 looked like we were about to lose again, but then we got a couple of goals in the third period until Minnesota tied it. And then Ivan Barbashev got the overtime winner in game 4 to help us tie the series going back to Vegas. And here's this funny thing about game 5. This is probably like the turning point of the series.
Give me a second.
So the game was like tied 2-2 in the third. And then Minnesota thought they had the game-winning goal with like a minute 15 left. Then it got called offsides. So now we go to overtime. And then we
I
win
heard some weird shit outside my
to
house.
go up 3-2 in the series. And then game 6, we close it out by winning 3-2 in Minnesota, and then we move on to the second round. That Ryan Hartman goal that got waved off was definitely the turning point of the series the whole way. Because if the Minnesota Wild had won game 5, then today would have been the day for game 7. I would have talked about that, but no need. Vegas defeats Minnesota 4-2 in the series and moves on to the next round.
Elias,
All right.
speaking of hockey,
Yes?
Matt Coronado of the Flames just got a $7 by $6.5 million contract.
I did see that. He got a 7-year deal, and the funny thing is I don't know who the heck that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
All right.
Why is he getting a 7 by 6?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
James, shut up. God damn.
All right.
No one loves you. You're going to die alone.
Bro, chill, bro.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
James, I'm gonna go off if you keep interrupting me, bro. I swear.
Jack just said the Panthers are going back to back.
I'll get to that in a minute. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
Elias,
ma'am.
chill the fuck
Yes,
out.
ma'am.
Okay. Jeez. All right. This next series I'm gonna talk about. And holy crap, LA. Again? Really? You lost to the Oilers for the 4th straight year. I don't even know what to say for you guys. Losing to the same team in the first round 4 times in a row is absolutely crazy. You were up 2-0 in the series, by the way, also. And you blew it.
Are they losing 6 or 7?
They lost in 6. They blew a 2-0 lead. They lost 4
Wow.
straight. And for the 4th year in a row, the Oilers beat the Kings. That's crazy, LA. I don't know what to say to y'all. And yeah, the Oilers do play Vegas now in the second round, so there's that. Okay, next series I'll go over Toronto and Ottawa. I'm gonna give credit to Ottawa. Like Toronto got off to a fast start, going up 3-9 in the series, and then Ottawa ended up winning 2 straight. They won in overtime in Game 4 to keep their season alive, and then they got a shutout win over the Leafs in Game 5 in Toronto to extend the series back to Ottawa. But then like Toronto was able to like hang on and win in Game 6, despite almost blowing a 2-0 lead in Game 6. So I'll give credit to Ottawa here. Almost came back from down 3-0. It just fell short. And yeah, Toronto was able to move on there. Next series I'll talk about, it'll be Florida and Tampa Bay. And I can't say I'm a bit surprised by this. I thought the Lightning were like actually going to win this series because it felt like in recent years the defending champions who like win the cup, they proceed to lose to the first round next year. And Florida didn't even have home ice advantage in this one. Tampa Bay had home ice advantage first, and yet somehow the Panthers just wiped out the Lightning in 5 games. So I was actually pretty surprised by that. Capitals and Montreal, no surprise there. The Capitals won that series easily, beating Montreal in 5, and now they move on. That was their first playoff series win since 2018, by the way. Carolina and New Jersey, again, no surprise there. Canes win in 5 because the Devils didn't even have Jack Hughes, so like there was like no way they had a chance there. But after these 4 first round series in the East, it'll be Capitals and Hurricanes, in which I think the Hurricanes will win. And it's also the Leafs and the Panthers, and I think the Panthers will actually win that series. We got now there's 2 more series I'm gonna go over that aren't finished yet. And there is a Game 7 today for the NHL. It's between the Stars and the Avalanche. Personally, I did pick the Avalanche to win this series, and I kind of hope that the Avs win. And a lot of people on the server, when I did my poll, I don't think anybody picked Dallas to win. It seemed like everybody picked the Avalanche. So, winner of this Game 7 moves on to the next round. And I do think it'll be the Avalanche as well. And this series right here, this is Winnipeg and St. Louis. Winnipeg, if you guys blow the series after, having that regular season President's Trophy thing and continue to curse by losing to an 8th-seeded Blues team, then I may never pick you guys again. Because you guys were up 2-0 in that series. You were also up 3-2 in that series. Hellebuck got pulled 3 times in this series in games 4, 3, and 6. And now you have to play Game 7 back at your place as the 1-seeded team overall. So, Winnipeg, if you guys lose this game, I don't know what to say to y'all. Hellebuck will literally be known as a fraud in the playoffs. So that basically sums up the playoff series. There's 2 Game 7s that still have to be played. And I think Colorado will win tonight. And then tomorrow we'll find out who wins between St. Louis and Winnipeg. All right. Go ahead and move on. I'm done.
Actually,
Absolutely.
I want to say a little something about hockey, real quick.
Go ahead.
In fact, I'm gonna do something.
Well, the throw is great, but
Do something real quick.
What are you gonna do, Ray?
avoid the tag.
Oh, you're gonna find out right now.
Jack, overall, everyone's pretty good.
We're all right, but
Everyone's
I'm not, because of the Boston fucking Bruins. So you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
What are you going to do, bro?
Let me turn my camera on.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to put my head in this oven. Wait, wrong oven.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, Jack, I click on the pop up.
Fuck this team, by the way.
Stuff.
Fuck this team.
But it does take like 20 years for your message to load. I swear it takes like 20 seconds after you send a message until I see it. Half the
Okay, I
time.
just put my head in the oven because of the Boston Bruins.
What'd you do?
You need to fire that GM of yours.
I put my head in the oven and no one saw that.
No, I saw it, but you did it because of the Bruins. Y'all need to fire that GM, and
For real.
y'all traded that. Y'all traded Brad Marchand to the Panthers, who
For not even a first round pick.
who literally beat the Lightning in 5
Not
games.
even a first round pick. I have no idea what I'm talking
Hey, James,
What
do
are
you
you
want to talk
yapping
about
about, Gamer?
Nashville? Would you like to talk about Nashville?
No.
about. No, I would not like to
No one
talk
wants
about.
to talk about Nashville. Let's move on.
He's a Nashville Predators fan.
Yeah, he's a predator. We know.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Nah.
We know what you did.
1050. Got it. I have 5 timestamps now.
Oh my God, you're so gay.
Why are you saying this on stream? It's so weird.
You're weird.
Bro, you're tripping today or
You're
something.
tripping. Who's on their phone? Get off your phone.
That is not me.
I know it's not you. I know exactly who it is.
Warriors
look,
Network.
Hey guys,
Join
look,
okay.
Warriors Network is in
Of
the
course you're
chat,
here.
not in the podcast.
Join the freaking podcast, Warriors Network.
Warriors Network, get your ass on the podcast, bro.
Get your butt on the podcast,
I
bro.
don't care if you're in Atlanta, bitch.
Yeah, it don't matter, bro.
Yeah, we don't care if you're in Atlanta. Get on.
Get out of Atlanta right now.
Yeah, go back to Tennessee, buddy.
I live in Tennessee. Oh my God.
He has to live in Tennessee. There's no way he doesn't.
He does live in Tennessee, bro.
Hotel. Oh, you're about to leave for the Dodgers game? Yeah, you.
Just put just join and put earbuds in. It's not that hard.
Unless he doesn't have earbuds.
Wait. Is Bob in Atlanta? Yes, he is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Bob in Atlanta.
Peyton gets Swiss cheesed in Atlanta.
He's gonna watch the Dodgers. I was dead ass.
No shot.
There's no way.
Zach and Bob were in the same place.
Jack and Bob
Time.
meet up. Jack and Bob meet up in real life.
Jack, meet up with Bob, bro.
Meet up with Bob, bro. No way.
No way.
Meet up.
No.
Meet up.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no.
God.
There's no way. I definitely saw Bob. No, I didn't.
Bro, this went from sports to now we're just doing crowd work.
Yeah, this is insane. We should not be doing this.
Since we basically just covered the NHL, what's the next?
Oh
wait, Lynn. Oh wait, Ray, do you want to?
Wow.
About,
he just name dropped me. Anyway, what's up?
do you think you should cover the WWE thing?
Not this week. I don't have Bob with me.
That is true.
Okay, well, I did everything I needed to say about NHL, so if you want to do the next topic, go ahead.
Kentucky basketball is winning the championship.
No, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. I take
We're
fucking
gonna-
Mercer over your dumbass.
All right, let's just go ahead.
Actually, we beat a mid-major in the tournament
Oh my
last
God,
year.
who gives a flying fuck?
We beat Troy.
Who cares? Troy is led by 40 fat autistic white people.
What is that? Dude, Ray has all the clips this week, bro. Ray might have every single clip this week.
Literally.
Cheesecake.
Get off your phone.
I'm not on my phone.
What the fuck was that?
And what was that noise?
I was on my phone. I was in the clubhouse.
That's a clip.
Oh, I was nowhere near you,
James. There's no way you're this stupid.
James.
I
Okay.
wasn't on my phone. Then what were you doing? Oh, I was on my phone.
Okay. Do we want to talk about the transfer portal, or are we just done for
No.
the day? Okay, then we're done for the day.
Oh, thank God.
Alrighty, that's gonna do it for episode 2.
Go Celtics and go Knights as usual.
Go Heat, even though they want to make me put my head in the oven like I just did earlier.
Okay, wait, Ray.
Yes.
What's all right? What's the saying with the Lakers in 5? Say it before I end stream.
OKC, KFC, CFC, Lakers in 5.